Hi, welcome to Grow with Grace. I'm Grace, and I'm so excited that you're here because today we are going to be talking about how to trust yourself and how to listen to that gut instinct. Now, this is a super exciting topic because if any of you have any familiarity with this and you have listened to yourself before, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Things just start lining up for you. Things just start popping into place and happening. And that's because you're in alignment with your true nature and with your true path. When you listen to yourself, you accept the universe, God, whatever you want to call it, you accept that plan for your life, and you accept that you maybe don't know everything and that there may be a higher plan for you. And sometimes it's really scary, and actually most of the times it's really scary to go out on a limb and just trust. But when you do, oh my gosh, people, I'm telling you, things will fall into place. I really believe that we all have this innate wisdom inside of us, especially when it comes to our own journey, our own life. You truly do know what's best for you. You may be confused now because you've had a lot of other voices coming in and trying to tell you what to do. But if you get quiet and you make the intention to trust yourself, I promise that your true intention and your true path will shine through in the form of a little gut nudge or little instinctual feeling. I know I'm always talking Oprah up, but truly that woman is incredible. If you have not listened to her, I highly recommend that you go on her YouTube channel and just throw on some of her interviews because she is so inspiring and so awake. And when I talk about intuition, I cannot leave Oprah out of this topic because she's seriously so good at listening to her own intuition. From a young age, she started listening to her intuition about every decision, and now she says that every decision in her life that she makes has to be 100% aligned and feel 100% like the truth. And to me, that is what listening to your intuition is. Is this completely aligned without any fear, without any second guessing, without thinking about what my boyfriend, mom, dad, brother, sister, coworker, anybody will say? Is this aligned with me and who I am? And it is so powerful, like so powerful. I mean, I don't know if you've noticed, but Oprah's doing pretty well in life. She is successful financially. She has an incredible spiritual practice, and she has millions of viewers around the world who she inspires daily. And if that's not a testament to listening to your intuition and letting go and letting God, then I don't know what is. I've written a little bit about this before, but I was in a relationship for a long time and knew that I should leave and knew that it wasn't ultimately going to work out for me. But I ignored that intuition for years, like years and years and years and years, and stayed in it much longer than I ultimately should have. But I mean, it was a learning experience, and that's just life, and there's nothing to be bitter about. But it is a good lesson for me because I can actually think back to specific moments where I got a little voice in my head or I got like a little tickle in my belly, and I knew that I needed to leave and I knew that it wasn't going to work out, but I pushed it down and squashed it and ignored it. And yeah, it's just amazing what we know. And to trust yourself is to love yourself because you have the best plan for your life. You know better than anybody else what is best for your life. And that's not to say that you walk around flipping people the bird and telling them, to get out of your way. That's not what I mean. There's always room for community and collaboration, but every decision that you make should be aligned with your higher purpose. It shouldn't screw anybody over by any means, but it should be for your highest purpose. And when we talk about trusting your intuition, we have to talk about asking other people for their opinions, or rather not asking other people for their opinions. You have to disregard what other people think to trust yourself fully. You cannot trust yourself and then walk around and be like, well, what do you think? Do you think I should do this? Do you think I should do that? I don't know. I remember so many times, actually up until very recently, where I would even ask for, almost strangers' opinions on things in my life, and then I would take their advice very seriously. Like they had any idea what my life's purpose is about and what's gonna be the best for me. It's silly, and you can't get mad at those people at all. Even the people that are outspoken, like sometimes family members are very outspoken, in my opinion. It's their problem, essentially. It has nothing really to do with you. So you have to disengage from that, and you have to learn not to care. It's not easy and it doesn't really happen overnight, but setting this intention now to disregard other people's opinions and only listen to your voice is ultimately going to be life-changing. You can really use this process for any decision that you make, very small, very large. If it's your career, if it's a relationship, if it's moving across the country to follow your dreams, I think you gotta do it if it's aligned with your intuition. I think sometimes we forget how powerful we are and that we are seriously connected spiritual beings, and not everybody will agree with me, and that's okay. But I believe for my life, and I think for a lot of people, that their ultimate purpose is to listen to God, to listen to spirit, and to follow that path, not necessarily the path that the world wants to create for you. You may have a plan for your life and actually have to follow another one. And that's what I mean about it being scary. It is scary. You have to be brave. And know now that you will be very afraid when making these decisions. It's like, oh gosh, it's nerve-wracking, you guys, but there is no courage without fear. Remember that. There's no courage without fear. So every person that you see doing brave things in the world, speaking truth, following their passions, they are full of fear. Oh my gosh, what am I doing? This is crazy. I shouldn't do this. Maybe, I don't know. There is no lack of fear there, I promise you. But they know it's aligned for them. They know it's with their highest purpose. And then they go in and do it anyway. They do it anyway. And you have the capability to do that as well. You can do anything that you set your mind to. And this is a really cool part of listening to your intuition, is that I believe when you listen to your intuition, you are fully backed by the power of the universe, by the power of God. You are fully backed in that decision because it is aligned. It is on track. There is nothing that's going to stop you from that once you make the decision to listen and to follow. So you don't really have to even be afraid at that point. It's scary starting out, and you may have moments of like, oh crap, what the heck am I doing? You may have that, you probably will, but truly know deep down that there's no need to freak out and have a panic attack about it, because you are backed by the power of the universe in these decisions. So this was kind of just an informal little chat today. Let me know if you guys want to do more like this, because sometimes I just get these ideas and I love just talking about it like this. I would ideally like to create speeches at some point, and once all this whole global pandemic thing is over, it would be great to do public speaking tours and talk about things like this that I believe in, as I'm learning to grow my own voice and help other people develop theirs. So thank you so much for being here, listening, and all of the liking, subscribing, commenting that you guys are doing is awesome. It makes my heart so happy, because I love when other people also want to talk about and listen to these types of topics. I felt like I was really alone for a long time and like had all of this stuff in my head, and I didn't think I had like a community, and I didn't feel safe to share. And I'm in a really incredible relationship now, and I have a lot of really beautiful friends who are very willing to listen and also feel the same way that I do in a lot of ways. And now I'm meeting more people through social media, through YouTube, And it just feels really good to have a community that I feel safe to be myself in, and to share what's in my heart. So I'm just really grateful for you guys for being here and being that for me. It's just, it's awesome. It's awesome. Thank you. If you enjoyed this video and you felt called, maybe you got a little intuition, then maybe share it with a friend who you think would like it also. And truly, any interaction that you guys give me, it really helps boost the channel, and it helps more people to open their minds and to start living the lives that they want to live. So that would be awesome if you guys could do that for me. Until next time, I post new videos every Monday, so go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Hope you have a great week, and remember to listen to your gut.